Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the show. The show just keeps getting better and better and better. Not only did we have some lovely food, we had an amazing boxer. Now you're going to be thinking you're seeing doubles because we've got a pair of twins in the studio. Hassan and Hussein. Let's tell you who they are first. Hassan, is a chartered accountant working as a senior analyst for the National Audit Office. That's quite posh. And Hussein is a qualified doctor working as a trustee general practitioner for the National Health Service. And they are the Tarbiyah Twins. They are here to showcase their personal brand for the Tarbiyah Twins to the wider Muslim community and to share their Tarbiyah-related project, including their efforts to redefine what it means to do Tarbiyah in the Ummah. Sounds like a mouthful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Almost in perfect synchronization there as well. No. That was really cool. Right. Tell us who you are. And I'll give a bit of a brief intro, but from your own lips, tell us who you are, inshallah.
Yeah, so assalamu alaikum everyone. My name's Hassan. I am a senior analyst working at the National Audit Office UK.
My name's Hussein. I'm a GP trainee working in London.
Alhamdulillah. Well, we all know what Tarbiyah is, but for the sake of our audiences and those who don't know, maybe some of our non-Muslim audiences as well, what do you want Tarbiyah Twins to be? What's it all about? Hassan.
Yeah, so Tarbiyah loosely, it can be translated in a number of ways. There's no exact translation, but it's the idea of nurturing, to grow, to really cultivate, and so it's commonly associated with children.
But what we see Tarbiyah is that we feel that the personal, professional and the spiritual development of the Ummah, we're really trying to define it as that and something that we're looking to actually help grow the Ummah in those particular areas. So the personal, professional and spiritual development of the Muslim community in general.
So where will this take place? Do you visit people's homes? Do they come to see you? Have you got a barber shop? Have you got a tent somewhere? Is it somewhere near the tabs? Or is it online? Or how does it work? If I needed some Tarbiyah, my kid needed some Tarbiyah, and I said, go over there, where would they find you?
Yeah, so the Tarbiyah Twins itself at the moment it's very much an online presence, an online brand. So you can find us on all sorts of social media handles, the Tarbiyah Twins, but on all sorts of social media accounts. And
the idea is we're going to be doing content, so regular podcasts, features from people that are leaders within the Muslim community, experts, scholars, mentors, coaches, all of these types of individuals we'll be bringing onto the show, onto the podcast series. And we're also going to be doing a lot of community engagement, so things like this, appearing in GPU, these types of events, Light Upon Light. So we're hopefully trying to be featured in all of these types of events and inshallah really grow our platform from there. And then
yeah, and I think it's important to mention that Tarbiyah for us, the idea is secular education. It tends to be really focused on the idea of just transmitting information, just giving you knowledge. But what we want is to really transform people. So really give them that holistic, spiritual, personal and professional development.
Alhamdulillah. So this comes at a great time because the Muslim community is not in the best shape right now, especially in the UK, obviously the rights, etc. So what are your thoughts on those current issues and global issues and historic issues that you're going to try and help and remedy?
So I think one of the...
You two was looking at the same
I know,
time.
right?
Yeah, that's part of the brand, you see.
Okay. So it's deliberate there, go on.
Yeah, no.
So basically what we ideally want to do is we're looking to overcome the problems that are particularly around the education space within the community. So you have a lot of times within the community there's educational initiatives that focus, like Hassan said, on just knowledge and the dissemination of knowledge, whereas what we're trying to do is actually help cultivate and nurture the next generation. That's actually our slogan, nurturing the next generation. So yeah.
And what you might often find in sort of the institutions of the day, whether it's sort of parents at home or even mosques or even like sort of coaches and mentors, it's either you don't have a focus on Tarbiyah, the idea of really nurturing and developing a person, a child, etc., or you'll find that it's very much modelled off secular paradigm. So you'll see so many of these coaches or people, leaders, emphasizing like working hard and really exerting yourself and following this method and that method, but often you miss the idea of placing reliance upon Allah, on having shukr and gratitude as a cornerstone of your approach to life, and these things are really what we're trying to bring into the coaching educational space.
So what would you advise, because let's talk about again the rights, quite recent of course. a young person grew up in the UK, they've lived all their life, as far as they're concerned, this is home, a young Muslim child, and they've grown up in this country, this is where I live, and all of a sudden they see this stuff on the television and they begin to feel, wow, maybe this isn't my home after all, or if it is, there's a lot of people that don't like me. What advice would you give to somebody who may be a bit scared right now because of what they've seen on the television?
Well, the idea of tarbiyah is the idea of nurturing and growth and transformation. So the idea is, if we feel like we're in that situation, we're in a pressure cooker, we feel like we're in this situation that's actually like the point of transition for the Muslim community, then we have to actually develop ourselves into transforming ourselves to be able to actually combat those problems, and the solution to those things happens through the tarbiyah of the next generation. It doesn't happen in the absence of that tarbiyah, if you see what I mean. So by really helping the next generation have the right mindset, the right tools, the right ways of thinking, the right professional development, and as well as the right spiritual development, that gives the actual ability to build that resilience and actually then go ahead and nurture the next generation in even the wider community.
And one thing that we'll be quick to admit is we don't have the answers. We are definitely not the ones with the answers, but we will hopefully
journey of discovery. Is it?
Yeah, exactly. No, but inshallah, the idea is that we're providing a vehicle for the scholars, the mentors, the leaders, the coaches, people, the coaches, to really platform themselves and then further just impact the laity and the Muslim masses, basically.
Sounds very interesting. What about your personal hobbies? What do you guys get up to when you're not talking to each other and finishing each other's sentences? Like, what do you do for passing the time?
Football.
We're avid football
fans.
Boxing at all?
Boxing? No, recently.
We're watching a lot of boxing now, hopefully.
With
Umar, inshallah.
So just football, is that it? Just
football.
football?
We like studying, like Islamic studies and stuff. We do that.
We have some spirituality, self-development courses that we're subscribed to, and we digest with a passion, as you can imagine.
Alhamdulillah,
So the Tarbiyah project initiative, call it what you like, is it up and running now? Or can people take advantage of it now? Can they get on board? Where and how do they get on board?
So right now the key thing is the social media, the actual content production that we're doing, so the podcast, social media, all of these things. Follow us with Tarbiyah Twins, and that's the handle. But obviously that's not the end goal. The end goal is obviously further projects.
And so we have a network that we're developing right now, as I mentioned, that will platform all of these really big players, inshallah, to help the ummah. And the idea is that's going to be on a website. We do have the Tarbiyah Twins website up and running, so people are more than welcome to sort of take a look at that. And that has a bit more about what we do, like hosting, coaching, consulting as well to Muslim organizations and institutions. So yeah, feel free to check us out.
How are you going to get these big names, the Mufti Menks and
we already have
them on board.
How?
So
what's the secret, recipe,
so alhamdulillah,
so to speak?
I think a big factor is Allah has blessed us, alhamdulillah, to actually be well connected with different segments of the Muslim community. So we're not just well versed with the professional community, we have a lot of scholars on board, we have a lot of things. So the idea is we have connections very deeply into like Iman channel as well. We know a brother that's literally so anyway.
Yeah, and I think the key thing is we're very much we're pushing right now. We're really at that inflection point of the Tarbiyah project.
You guys are bursting with it. I thought I had energy.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, sorry, keep going. I just had to say.
No. Yeah, so the idea is, look, we're also going to be featuring in loads of upcoming events, the Global Peace and Unity Festival.
And I would say alhamdulillah, we already have a network of over 20, 30 like leaders, community like engagers, so scholars
coaches,
as well,
all sorts,
and big scholars, like you said, that are already aware of our project.
Yes.
So inshallah, it's
only a matter of time before we really sort of hit the ground running. And
so you will be at GPU.
Yeah, we will be.
We're going to give away some tickets today for GPU. I mentioned it last week, guys. So if you want to get them their tickets, stay tuned. Inshallah, it's going to be awesome. Scott, have you been to the last GPU? It was about 10 years ago. You're probably.
I think we've been to one before.
What did you do there?
I remember the nasheeds very vaguely.
How long ago was that?
This was over 10 years
ago. The last one
ago.
was 10 years ago.
We were young.
Because you're both 26.
Yeah.
Omar, you're 22.
22, yeah.
Goodness me, as I was saying before, you put your ages together, I'm still older than all of you. Oh my God. So what is the first project you're going to be doing? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, so we've got the first project really is the Tarbiyah Twins initiative. So that
No, I mean within that
it's the
yeah.
podcast. So
Podcast.
we've
got
got a
couple of
few
guests
really
lined
big
up,
guests lined
alhamdulillah.
up, both within our local
So
community.
you won't be
and-
actually talking on the podcast. You will be on it, or it's just on their
we-
platform
we-
for them?
We will be the
We
ones
are
hosting
the
it,
ones
yeah.
hosting,
So it's like
yeah.
a talk
Right,
show.
right.
It'll be a talk show type of thing where we basically talk to them about different related transformation and growth related topics. So that can be in any field really. So it really will be with different guests. So it's exciting.
Okay.
And then the network itself will be the second stage to that.
Yeah.
So it'll be with all of these guys that we bring on board. We'll really have that network developed so that we can give Tarbiyah to the Muslim community.
Yeah, and the idea is really the network is going to be like where it really is at and where we bring everything together. So the idea is we're going to bring the sort of professional, personal, spiritual development from the educators, the mentors and the coaches onto one platform where we can have as many Muslims, inshallah, in all corners of the world, hopefully, being able to subscribe, being able to sort of take part, take benefit. And then from that point onwards, inshallah, just really transform everyone like
Because I
in the
think
ummah.
the key thing Hassan and me always found is the unique thing that we feel we're providing is the idea that you don't have one place and one platform where you really can access scholars, access mentors and leaders and coaches and everything, all in one place.
Nor do you have a place with twins doing their
Well,
thing.
that's certainly going to be a novelty. So, brothers, would I thank you. Tell everybody your handles again quickly before we go for the
at
food.
Tarbiyah Twins.
Tarbiyah
Tarbiyah
Twins.
Twins.
Yeah.
Omar?
Umar Khan 2000.
Oh God, I'm sure I didn't get a chance to fight with you. Maybe next time, inshallah. Right, listen, everybody at home, we're going to go and see what Sabir is doing in the kitchen.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. Right, the chocolate has set. So all I'm going to do now to finish off is I'm going to very, very carefully put the pistachio filler pastry in here. And again, you can put as much or as little as you want. Just make sure you've got it all in the corners. Going to spread it out flat. And then just to finish off.
It looks very intriguing, I must say.
Thank you.
Goodness me. Lads, come over, brothers. Our guests always sample the goodies at the end of the
Okay,
show,
so-
and today's no exception.
I've got the kanafa all in there. And then all I'm going to do now very quickly to finish off is just to pour
Do you guys like chocolates?
the remaining
chocolate?
chocolate.
Good. I'm surprised you said that. I thought you'd say no, it's too
Yeah,
fat,
come on, man.
But every now and then you can spoil yourself, innit?
Yeah, exactly. You
It's
enjoy
all right.
yourself.
Alhamdulillah, that looks nice.
So this is the chocolate was set earlier on, the one that's underneath?
It's set beautifully.
Oh, so it was good. It was fine to go. Good to go.
Lovely, yeah.
You've
Okay. Right, so there we go. So this is now going to go in the fridge to set.
okay. So we're gonna So what do we do?
We're going to need this because
it's not going to set in time.
It's not.
But
However, I've already made one.
She's got what she did earlier, like the old
Okay,
people
so this
today.
is how it will look
Well, hey.
once it is melt. Now,
Okay.
have you heard that famous crunch when they actually break it in half?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go for it. My hands are clean.
Go
by the
for
way.
it. Let me just step
Okay.
back a bit. Don't want to get any sparks over here.
There we go.
Goodness me,
So
brothers.
that's what it looks like inside. If I just show the camera, that's a kanafa inside, and I think that's a good amount of kanafa
I
there.
think so. A nice bit of chocolate and oh,
Lovely. Now, you can either have some of this, or you can have one I've already made up that you can take home. What would you like to do? Try some now?
Can we have both?
You can. You certainly
I like
can.
your style, bro.
You can hear the crunch now,
I
can't
can
you?
hear the crunch. I can feel the earth shattering over here. I tell you. Goodness me, proper crunchy.
I'm not
Is
gonna...
this good for your waistline, by the way? Because you know I have to look after myself.
So what's going to go to waste?
My waistline. Is it good for my waistline? Because I don't want to get too fat.
Just walk home.
Oh! I live in West London.
So do I.
Oh, good. Goodness me. Oh, is it a bit stubborn coming out the old
No, it's fine.
tray there? So who's going to sample it first?
Go on, Adam.
Hassan?
No,
Adam, you first.
You first.
Omar?
Alright, then I'll go
Go
for
for
it.
it. Go for it, man.
So you can have some tissue. I'll pass you some tissue as well. Right, because it might melt. There you go.
We need your professional opinion. What are you saying, Omar?
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
done.
MashaAllah. Right, let's get the
really
wonderful twins in, the Tarbiyah twins in. Goodness me.
I'll take a little piece of this and just share it with them. I can share it with them.
You're both going to share?
You're gonna
You
share?
guys do everything together.
I think he wants. He wants.
He wants his own.
No.
Oh, careful.
All right, let me. I'll just.
That's dirty. Okay, I need the biggest. You'll learn that I'm a bit of a pig.
Wow, that's nice, man.
That's amazing.
It would have been nice if it was chilled, a little bit more chilled, because I had it with me travelling. It'd be nice if it was a
You
bit
can feel
cold.
the crunch.
Yeah.
That filo pastry.
Yeah.
Yes. Crunchy, sweet, tasty. Probably very bad for my teeth, mind you, but it's gorgeous. It's very nice, mashallah.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah, yeah.
Right.
Like I said at the beginning of the show,
Yes, tell us what you've got,
here
please.
are just some examples of the shapes that you can make. Now, you can add a bit more touch to it. So here, I've just added some dried rose petals, some gold luster dust.
Wow.
And then I've got some pistachios there. And again, like I said, you can use any type of chocolate. I've used milk, you can use white chocolate here as well. Please follow me on Cakes by Smina. I'm ready to take lots and lots of orders. Can I just give out two shouts out to
Yes, please do,
family
very
members?
quickly.
So can I have a big shout out to my gorgeous niece? Hers is OMG Sugar.
OMG Sugar.
OMG Sugar. She has fantastic sweets, by the way, halal sweets.
Excellent.
And she also does OMG Sugar events. She does all wedding events. And then her husband, Tyre King, 24-hour service. If you ever break down, can you go to
I don't drive, so okay.
And finally, my daughter just started off a little pots, what do you call them, dessert pots, and she is named herself as Siam's little dessert pot. So please like, share, and show some love.
And I want to thank all of you for being here today. A fantastic interview. And you as well, Selena.
Thank
Sounds
you so
tastes
much.
delicious. So thank you once again
Please
so
do
much.
take, I've got loads of boxes, by the way.
Right, we've got to go now. Everybody at home, take care. See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.